Well, welcome to the original Frater versus Retro. Well, uh, oh boy, they're over there in the corner talking. Oh my goodness. For those at home that don't understand what's going on, um, Frater SH has been rendered, his mind, something has happened to him where he's now, like, got the mind of a 10-year-old, and well, of course, Billy has a 10 IQ, so he's mentally disabled. And then Pooguppy Adams is a level of insanity. He actually helps your mental illness. And I mean, help it is he helps to further progress you into it, not to pull you out of it. Yeah. There's the Saturn Grod Belch that it's legendary on the show. There's a good DSP snort. Okay, okay, so where we get the point is, it would be a really fun idea what you brought up, Pooguppy. Yeah, well, basically what it is a public pool. Oh yeah, public pool, man. Oh man, we could just have fun all summer, Yeah, it would be really a lot of fun, Raider and Billy. Okay, kids. What are you up to? I gotta know. And oh, Mr. Peck, we're going to the depot and we're going to start a public pool. Ah, public pool! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, come on, Mr. Peck. We go. Oh no! Stop! No, wait. We gotta talk about this. No. Oh no. Okay. So I'm following them right now. We've head to the train depot. What the heck is it called? A depot? A depot? Is it a Home Depot? What are we doing here with the writing? Okay, they loaded up everything on a train. Wait, why are we loading everything up on a train? Wait a minute, are we watching Petticoat Junction to get ideas now? Are we really going to that level? Okay. Oh boy. Wait. When is there trains near Home Depot? What's going on here? Okay. So, okay, we're on the train. I guess got everything loaded. The three seem very happy. And okay, train is taking off. Wait. Let's see. They're on the train here. Let's see here. Wait. Wait a minute. The train's leaving here. Right now, I'm outside the train. I know. There was a little bit of a continuity issue there. It sounded like I was already on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We really need to get better at this. Okay. So, hey, hey, come back! Oh no! I gotta run up and try to catch the train. Like, hey. Hey, Mr. Peck, you look at him, man, guys. He's running. He's really running. Hey, keep running. You'll catch it sooner or later. He can't run. Look at him run. Oh, oh, I just jumped out of the back of the train. Suddenly, the train goes around a tight curve and everyone holds on. Oh my goodness! Hold on! Hold on! And, oh no! Oh, it's so bad! Oh no! Yeah, it's really pretty rough, man. Oh no! Oh yeah, that's some fun right there. They get off and immediately start digging and making a mess. Okay. Oh gosh. Wait. First off, when you start a pool, you need some kind of planning. They're just starting to randomly dig up the lawn. They're just digging random holes. Okay, I got this side. I got this side. Oh yeah, I got every side. Uh, oh come on. Oh, Come on, guys. I mean, have you even planned this out? What? Oh, well, you should have questioned that. You gotta have a plan. I mean, you're just randomly digging up random sections of the lawn. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, this is terrible. So folks at home, what is going on is they're making a public pool. Boom! Big, big, bada boom. They have hit a gas line and they blow up Gus Gussifer's house again. Oh no, Gus's house! Don't worry, Gus. I know you see you outside. Get away from the house there, buddy. Okay, I got my firefighter gear on. Okay, all right, I'm coming in. I'm going to try to help fight the fire. Okay, start tackling all of the mailboxes on fire. Get this mailbox out of there. Get some of that fire out of there. Okay, so Pukapi, what should we do? Well, we're gonna have to get the fire hose. Yeah, you're right. Okay, get the fire. I'm getting the fire hose. I'm getting now. So the three get the fire hose, and they notice Mr. Peck is on fire. He just like last time, and then they blast him with the hose. Yay! You get Mr. Peck. Oh, kids, you should be blasting the house. Well, you're on fire. I'm on fire. He's on fire. And well, once we have our fun here blasting Mr. Peck around with the hose, we'll go play a video game for a while, guys. It's just good old kid fun. Well, here we go. We are going to play 7 Days to Die. Yeah, 7 Days to Die. It really does need like its own song. Like it needs like a James Bond kind of song, like an 80s James Bond style song, like 7 Days to Die. Yeah, No, Pukapi. Oh no, he's singing Frater. Put your profile in, right? Yeah, well, I'm gonna let you know last time I played this, it wasn't an easy road for me. The game, I had played it on Xbox, which was probably a mistake. I think this game is pretty much at best a PC game, and you should just play it with mouse and keyboard. But so what happened was your character looks like Peter Graves. He does kind of look like Peter Graves. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do too much with him. I usually make a woman, and it's because you do the cross-dressing thing. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't. I'm going that route because, like, you're in a world where zombies are just gonna be munching on your character, and so it might as well make your character just unattractive or something, Yeah, last time I played this, it threw me in like the worst part of the map it could humanly throw me. It was like it threw me in like, and understand this was back before they had like vendors and stuff, like even in this breast size. Well, you can make your character very chunky, and if you think about it, in a world like this, it might actually pay off being very fat, because well, not boogie size, but being kind of chunky, because then you could you can live off the calories for a little while. You know, yeah, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I decided. Yeah, I'm gonna make him into like a beefcake, because make him into like a big muscular dude, because I want him to be able. It doesn't really affect his stats or anything, but it's just like the idea that I think if you had a choice in a world where you're going to be constantly in combat with zombies, that you probably want to be fairly in shape. You fairly want to have some kind of like muscles, and power, and stuff, and you don't want to be looking like Woody Allen or something, or be so out of shape that you blow up from just taking one step. It's kind of not good, when you have people who are trying to eat you. So yeah, so last time I played this, it didn't go well. But that was years ago. That was back Xbox One days, and so what happened was, it put me in the wastelands. Thanks, yeah, that's great, but it was like in an area where it was like the ground was like, it was like, like it had just gone through a serious forest fire or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it was like all burnt, and like things catch on fire easily. Like even some of the zombies were catching on fire and stuff. Like, and I didn't do anything to them. It was really weird. Like this right here, you'll see is pretty decent. You get like vegetation. You can start punching, collecting stones, sticks, punching trees. You start getting wood immediately. You start picking from like the bins, the bags, and you see right away. I've watched enough people play this over the years that I know what to do, and you just start punching everything. Well, that wouldn't life be easier? All you had to do to survive is just punch everything on the ground. Yeah, that would be funny. That reminds me of like Mega 64 back in the days when they would make fun of video games by making like real life sketches, and like you could see a guy like punching the grass, and and you see his inventory on the bottom of the screen that's growing, like you're getting like herbs and essential items, and he's just punching stuff, punching a mailbox and stuff, and yeah, but that I always like talk about that playthrough because it was absolutely horrible. So I found a building, my first building to hide out in, and it was just absolutely rubbish. It was like it had fire damage. It was just terrible, and eventually a horde came through, and it wasn't even horde night, but it was just a horde. It just, the thing I've learned about this game, watching people enough playing it, is that actually at night, like anything you do creates noise, and they can hear it outside. And I had no idea. You can see right now I'm doing the first things first. Put my bedroll out. Like, put my bedroll out and get that started, and and that's the how you get things going. But then eventually, they stormed the house, and I ended up jumping from like the deck or something, probably like hurting my leg and stuff, and it didn't go well. It didn't go well. And then after that, I was kind of like intimidated to play the game again. I was kind of embarrassed and stuff. So far, I actually thought this playthrough actually went very well. Until of course, till curiosity kills the cat. And where you get too overconfident, because I saw a military base, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to break into that. that was a huge mistake. It was literally a trap. It was literally a setup, and my character had no chance. So, oopsie doopsie. Because it looked quiet, you know. I didn't see anybody, you know. But I guess that's how they get you. Oh. Oh, I made a wood axe, you know. Start crafting and stuff, and yeah. Oh, you got you got pants now. You got the pants. You got the pants in it. Yeah. Yeah, I got it, Billy. Yeah, I got pants now. Yeah, I've been walking around with no pants. See, yeah, I'm like Dirk Drywall here. You know, just Mr. Beefcake here, just walking around with no pants. You know, I mean, it's a bit embarrassing. You know, gotta put some pants on. You know. But I understand it in a doomsday scenario, like, I don't care, man. My hero had no clothes on. If there's a dress, he's wearing a dress. You know, it's like, I don't give a shit. You know? Oh, it is just clothes. It is just clothes, man. So, okay, so, we do the thing now. We just start chipping away here, get some wood, and use that. What the thing we're going to do is create wood blocks, and we need that not to create like a shelter. It's to help me be able to basically get away from the zombies. I can basically jump up on go on the rooftop or something, and so I kind of customized the time on this game. I made daytime a little longer, because I always hate that in games where, like, you have like 5 minutes of daylight, and you're like, oh boy, I gotta really make some effort here. So we're already starting to get some food. We got food. I got a club. Starting to do the proper way to start the game. Because you gotta get your food. You gotta start getting some resources, and it's sort of kind of like the game was finally. I think the game must have finally got kind of nicer in its old age, and instead of throwing the player in the middle of a desolate wasteland where you're just, getting chased by zombies that are on fire, they actually decided, hey man, we're actually gonna be nice to you. And this is not a box. It's probably one of those like generators or electric boxes or something. And it's like, I'm kind of wasting my time with that. I couldn't help it. So I think sometimes when you're commentating later, you come to a realization that actually that wasn't the thing to do. Actually, whatever. Why don't we commentate on the stuff when we do it? I like doing commentary later. There's been moments, because I have ADHD and stuff, and autism and stuff, so, like, I generally find when I'm playing the game that, I don't take, I remember once I was playing Halo, and I tried to do it a little bit, and it just didn't work. It felt too weird to do the commentary at the same time, like especially you're playing like multiplayer or something, it's a little embarrassing, so it's easier when you're just quiet and then you do the commentary later. where the other players can't hear you doing silly voices. Yeah, when you're doing silly voices and stuff, man. Like that's right now just picking up anything. I repeat, anything that could be helpful. You know, because you actually can level your character up. So then you can increase their health, increase stamina, increase a lot of things. Ability to survive better in the wasteland or whatever. Now I think we're to the point we can start. I know you can say, "Are you going in the house?" Yeah, and of course that's when you're going to start running into zombies. So of course it's going to happen before you know it. So got a building block. Got a building block. You can. And the way it works is you just throw it on the ground and you can jump on it, you know, and just so you can get on top of a roof. See, right there, you know, and then you can jump on it and stuff and break it down. Proceed to pick it up. Let's repair this before picking it up. Sort of going through the learning tree of the game, just how it wants you to do things, you know. Wow, it's been base starting a base. Wasn't intending to make a base there. Well, just was kind of playing around with the mechanics there. But we could do some of the goals, you know, and you know, just to get a hang of things, you know. Hey, there was a time of games like this when they were so early in access that you know, you're really on your own. You watch some of these players and they were on their own. Like the game wasn't like telling them what to do or anything. So as time went on, they were actually able to develop like a stuff like you see right now, where it kind of like guides you. This is relatively a decent open world game, I would say. I kind of argue that with open world games that you really want. Okay, starting to get getting some chivos there. That's good stuff. Really want in games is to an open world game. To me, I know a lot of people ask, well, how do you keep the game from feeling barren? Like it's like just a lot of like void land, like, you know, it's like Daggerfall where you're just walking and walking and walking, and there's like actually there's like nothing. There's really nothing around you that you can interact with. Starfield is the same way. I hate to bring up that game because really with Saturngrad we haven't touched that game yet. Why is that? Why haven't we not touched it yet? It's because we do everything in so much in advance that a lot of times we may have all the footage we need to do these kinds of shows. And I know a person said, well, it's so out of date, so out of date. It's like, well, we just kind of do whatever we want because this is a hobby and we don't really make our money from this. See, like, that's the problem. The problem is the guys on YouTube that do, they have to bow the knee to anything brand new. Especially on Twitch, it's even worse, you know. And I've seen people where they're doing these sponsored things, and it's like, yeah, they're literally getting paid. They have to do what the sponsor tells them to do. You know, like, you're gonna play this, and you're gonna do a good job with it. So. Yeah. Yeah, it is dead air, Billy. Yeah. But yeah, about open world games. Yeah, I mean, you need to have everything being a resource that's usable. You laugh about grass being a resource, and it has it probably, you could say, well, you know, I'm sure if you're a game developer, you study geology, you can find ways where even dirt can have its uses in some kind of case or whatever. I mean, maybe not a lot, but I mean, it's good to do it because then it makes everything count towards your survival. It's you versus the game. So, in an open world game, you need to give the player everything. You could be like, well, listen, our game is hard, it will kill you, but here's the deal. If you know how, here's the thing, we're going to give you millions of choices on how to go about this, but we're not going to tell you how to do that. Meaning, like, what you don't know is everything, even the rocks on the ground could be used to your success. The grass on the ground can be used to your success. Everything can be used to some kind of degree. You know, like finding seeds. You know, you could plant food, or you could plant a tree that could be useful, especially if you're in a city and you can't, got access to a lot of vegetation. It kind of goes on and on and on. And our first zombie is coming, so when I watch people play this game, first thing you think is, oh, you gotta get really close up, right, to fight them. It's kind of like the mechanism in this game is kind of like you'll kind of notice. I kind of noticed that. Yeah, you notice right away. You're hitting their hitbox, and quite clearly you're actually shouldn't be making contact with them. That you're actually making contact. I've literally watched people like what is it, in third person battling zombies, part of their little shows on YouTube and stuff in this game, and you can quite clearly see when they're fighting, like there is they can actually be a space away from the zombie. But their weapon is almost like a mini, like a short gun in a way. It's so when they swing, it's actually it's registering these shots out, and it's hitting the zombie. So if you understand that, you can have a better chance at survival because you know how to. The problem first time I played that, I didn't understand these things, so I thought I had to be really close up. Well, guess what happened? I was getting hit left and right, and there's actually a way to do it, and you just won't get hit. Yeah, it's just one of those games where it's like there's certain games where it's AAA companies don't have the time to try to do something like that. They don't. You know, they got about like a 2-year cycle to make something, you know, and a lot of times they have to actually use something that is already something they've already got on record that they can patch. So like if it's Assassin's Creed, they essentially already got the game. They just need to patch it and then put in the environment, you know. So Handyland? Okay. That's Handyland. Okay, heading over. Crushed sand. Well, actually, if you have like a furnace, I assume that makes some glass or something. Bap, blap, 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 blap. And then the system works, you know, you keep a space away and, you know, you don't get hit, you don't get any infections or diseases. Yeah, Gregor Peck's been really quiet. Yeah, well, I think it's because he got caught on fire. You know, he really got. He's been doing this firefighting thing lately. I don't know what the heck. I mean, we're just kind of building a pole. I expect house blow up. Yeah, I don't know. You never seen that happen in the cartoons. Well, it never did ever seem to happen in the cartoons, Spook Uppy Adams. I mean, oh, what the heck, you know? Did we ever, you know, he made kind of a good point. I never really thought about it. Did we ever even have much plan of what the shape of the pool was going to be? I just thought you digged in the ground and you just sort of made a pool. I guess you put the concrete in, you know, and you put the water in. Yeah, wait a minute, it sounds very reasonable, yeah. It's reasonable. Yeah, he's all tuckered out. He's passed out on the couch. He's getting old. I'll go wandering in here. Starting to find some stores. That's generally good for finding any kind of resources and stuff. Finding these zombies is good because you can start building up your experience points and maybe level up or something. Elmer's glue. Never know. Dead air. Yeah, dead air. Oh, it's been almost 30 minutes. The show's just about over. It's you commentating for like 30 minutes straight. I used to do it a lot longer. It's just after a while, like your brain just sort of like slows down. A lot of times, you get everything off your chest within the first few minutes, and then you're like just doing generally commentating. It's kind of boring in some ways. Like I like the skits and stuff we do and all that. I like that stuff, but crackbook. That woke up Gregory Beck. Oh, she's a crackbook. Yeah. So you starting to feel better? Wow, your kids, you drive me nuts. I mean, it's a good thing Gus is kind of like just an extra. He hasn't got any real lines because we've blown his house up now a couple times. It's really like I'm trying my hardest to try to make up to him. I said, Gus, I don't know. They keep blowing your house up. Or my friends have got mental disabilities. And he's like, yeah, I have a lot of patience. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess he would. I guess you would. And now I'm going to be using these space frames. And show's done. See you next week.